Damn, yo, Pro Hero 13 looks mad fine, not gonna lie. Alright then, welcome everyone to another Macadamia manga review, and this video will cover the recent chapter 322, and boy, did this chapter come in hot, fresh out of the brick pizza oven. So with that said, let's dive right into the chapter, reviewing two big things which happened, with one being Bakugo's apology and another with Deku's arrival. So the chapter begins with what was left off from the previous chapter, where Tenno grabbed Deku by the hand, telling him that he's not alone, and as a hero in Genium, he will save those who are in need. Once in midair, Deku was caught by his classmate Kirishima, and once he is caught, Kirishima remarks a time where he heard the news of this boy who stood up against his sludge monster to save his friend, and asks Deku if that was him. After telling Deku about that, we see the rest of Class 1A running towards the three of them. We see meaning Ashido gives her comment saying to Deku with enough being alone and to come back to class. Deku replies to her that he would like to come back, but he will only put UA in danger, as well as the people who are sheltered in UA. Then we see Bakugo, who's there, giving his turn, asking Deku if he remembers what Bakugo told to Deku after Shiraki put an ace in his hole a while back, where Deku tells him that he couldn't remember, saying that Bakugo told him what he said to Deku before, that to not dare weighing this alone, which made Bakugo's body move on his own, where he got impaled by Shiraki. Bakugo tells Deku that he's always looked down at him from knowing the fact that Deku was quirkless, but even so, Bakugo felt that Deku was miles ahead of him, which he hated. And I love how in this chapter, as he begins to explain his thoughts, was to see both characters having a one-to-one talk, both of them becoming little kids, as it transitions them getting older throughout their youth up to the present. After giving a speech of what he thinks about from the past and now, and what he has done to Deku, Bakugo apologized to Deku for everything he has done up to now. Following up with that, Bakugo tells Deku once again what everyone has been saying to Deku, that they'll give him a helping hand with Deku being worn out. And hearing what his childhood friend has said up to this point, Deku restated his phrase, which he said you guys can keep up, and apologize to them for saying something like that, as Deku collapses into Bakugo's arms as he replies to Deku, saying I know. After that, sometime later, Deku wakes up later on within Soji's arms, and we get to see for the first time in the series the face of a pro hero and UA teacher 13, which really caught my eye, but also I didn't expect her to be so gorgeous. But anywho, we see the students are returning to UA, and we see this huge wall barrier that's present there for security reasons. As the group are about to go inside, they hear noise just outside coming from the inside, and it turns out to be a huge protest of civilians arguing to the teachers and students to not let Deku inside because he's deemed as a prime target of Shiraki. Appearances are being said left to right and Deku's presence being there, and Deku's there taking all this in as the people there tells UA to have Deku hide somewhere else but here, being singled out by the crowd by the civilians, which made Deku to think twice as he was planning to turn back. We see a familiar someone who reached towards Deku as the tensions were rising, and you guess it's no other than Ochaco, who grabbed Deku by the hand, with him turning to her direction. Ochaco said to him to not worry about it, and as the chapter shows the ever-growing crowd totally against the idea of Deku resigning with them, Ochaco knows the work that Ida, Bakugo, everyone had done to make all this possible getting Deku back, and they won't let go of Deku anymore. With that, as Ochaco stares at the roaring crowd, while still in her thoughts says, who will save heroes when they're the ones in danger? As the manga chapter ends there. And that, my friends, is one hell of a way to close out a chapter. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please give this video a like for more Macadamia manga content reviews, and see you all next time in the next video. Peace.